Hello YouTube and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Mike Braedley, and here we are in the tech tree. So as you can see, I've unlocked a few things since last time. Sorry I didn't actually show that, but hey, I kind of forgot. But anyways, yeah, so we've got some wheels. I'm not sure if I had that unlocked already or not. Some lights and a solar panel, very important. Some aviation stuff, more aviation stuff, some structural stuff, the RCS, which is important, and the fuel line, which is actually even more important. I think we had this unlocked last time, but not this, which is our skipper engine and our couple of big tanks. And also, the liquid fuel tank, also very important. So, by all that aviation stuff, I think you should realize that today's going to be a flying episode. So let's go get started with our first airplane. So, here we are with the Jet Setter 1. We've got Jeb in the cockpit, just because this is the first flight of an aircraft. And a lot of these parts are thanks to B9 Aerospace. So the wings, the fuselage, the engines. But anyways, let's go ahead and get in the air and do some science. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of batteries and a communitron for transmitting our science back as we gather it. And solar panels to keep those batteries charged. Even though I'm sure the engines produce some energy. Yep. But anyways, let's get into the air. And I'll hand it over to post-commentary Mike. Just because I might want to do something interesting with this video and not commentate it. So, anyways, here's post-commentary Mike for the rest of this flight. So, this is just going to be a pretty quick flight, standard takeoff. As you can see by the design, it's reminiscent of like the A-10 Warthog, or I guess it's technically the Thunderbolt or something like that, but everyone knows it as a Warthog. Yep, just dual turboprops in the back, and some simple, basically almost straight wings. And I figured this design would be probably a good place to start, since it's pretty simple and should be fairly reliable. Now you can notice by the elevators in the back that it's not flying exactly level. It does have to pitch up just a bit to maintain level flight. Anyways, we're just doing some science over the mountains, and then we're gonna head over to the military airfield on that island over there. And check out some of the stuff over there. Again, more science along the way, and yeah, just lining up my approach vector here. So yeah, this video is running at 10 times normal speed, which is why it's super jittery compared to the normal 4 times normal speed. But we are lined up to the runway just about, gear down, and we are landed. And super useful B9 wheels, powered wheels, allow me to taxi over towards the tower without using any engine power. Fold the gear away, and we're just gonna get out and do some more science. So I'll hand this back to live commentary Mike to handle our little jaunt around the military base island. So, I'm back, live commentary Mike, and yeah, I think that was pretty eventful. Well, relatively eventful. And I think we got some good science out of it. So we'll just plant our flag in this ruins. Maybe take a look at the top of the control tower. I already know what's up there, but you might not have seen it yet. Actually, let's take an EVA report. No, it wasn't entirely necessary. And we'll take a surface sample. And actually, we'll also take a look over here. Well, I'll get back in the plane for that. It's quite the ways up. And I think, so I just saw Scott Manley's video where we did this. And, yeah, it took a little while to get up here. I think his, approach to getting down is the right one. Just do a face plant. The helmet will protect Jebediah here. Almost there. And there we go. So a little shrubbery's growing up here. It looks like this has been abandoned for quite some time. We can see the hills near there, or the mountains near the space center, but not much else. It's too bad we can't climb up the control tower back at the space center, but whatever. Yeah, maybe I don't want to jump. I don't really want to kill Jeb here. He's going to take a stumble anyways. Something about those back stairs. Oh! Another fall. Come on, Jeb. You're better than that. I think the funniest thing is that I can't even see him stumble most of the time. Okay, I can't jump that, but... Oh, come on, wake up. There we go. Good old time warp. Now, you notice I lowered the gear on this, and that's just so that I can get back in. Although it does seem to make it a little unstable. Wonder what's up with that. So, into the hangars we go. So yeah, this landing gear from B9, one of the best things ever. Allows you to actually steer your airplanes. So there we have the old parts. Actually, brakes! Transmit that, transmit that. And we'll just get out here for a second. Take another EVA report. Well, that's not going to be good. Again, back on the ground. So let's see what a EVA report from right here will do. Ah. Oh well. I guess it's time to head back home. So, you don't really need to see that. I might bring you back in for the landing, but other than that, I'll see you when I get there. So I decided that I chose this last little bit of the flight. It's not really all that eventful, seeing as how all I do is fly out over the ocean and back to the Space Center. I'm not sure if you could notice it, but I almost clipped the undercarriage at the end of the runway. Not quite enough lift there. But this is one of the most enjoyable planes for me to fly, despite the limited maneuverability and trimming issue. It's also probably one of the easiest planes to land that I've ever made, including some large lethargic cargo type planes that I've made with larger B9 parts, that basically just land themselves once they're lined up. This guy, just cut the engine, give it a little nose up attitude, and it glides right in. Speaking of landing, we're just about back at KSC, and yeah, we'll come in at normal speed for this landing. So, gear's already down, I think, and pretty much lined up. And there I go, cutting the engine. So it's all gliding from here. And yeah, as I said, it's a joy to land. It just basically falls to the earth, a little flare, and you're down. That's all it really takes. Anyways, we need to figure out what we're going to do next. And so I'll hand it over to live commentary Mike to tell you about that. So we didn't earn a whole lot of science on that, but what we returned was at least useful. 7.9 science returned, and I think another 20 or so transmitted. I can't exactly remember exactly what we had before. I think it was like 39, so that would be total of almost double what we had before. So not a bad outing. But I don't think we can afford anything else, because he takes 90, so I think it's time for another space mission. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to the moon, and actually land on the moon this time. So I'll get that rocket constructed, and I'll see you on the launch pad. And here we are with the Moonshot 3. Probably a little more than slightly overpowered. It seems to be leaning a bit to one side, but we're not going to worry about that too much. Again, I have flight engineer on this guy. I do not need vessel display right now, but I do kind of need orbital display. So let's throttle up. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch! So I can't really tell if that was an efficient launch or not, but we are in orbit. Not quite circular, but close enough. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all the time we have for today. We will complete this mission in the next episode, so don't forget to subscribe to see that. Anyways, I'm Mike Braedley. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.